They thought they could break you. Every word they spoke, every scheme they planned was designed to shatter you into pieces. But here's the truth they didn't see coming. You were never theirs to destroy. While they built their web of lies, you were quietly preparing to burn it all down. This is the story of how their control crumbled and your strength rose. They called themselves masterminds. They thought their cruelty was art, their manipulation a science. Every insult, every cold glance, every silent treatment was perfectly calculated. They wanted you to feel small, to question yourself, to stay trapped in their endless game of chaos. But they didn't see what was really happening. Because while they were busy plotting your downfall, you were learning. You were watching. Every toxic word they threw your way became a lesson. Every cruel act was a step closer to your escape. You weren't weak. You were strategic. They underestimated you. They thought silence meant submission. They didn't understand that silence can be power. Every time they insulted you, they thought they were winning. But they didn't see the quiet fire inside you, growing stronger with each passing day. They thought they had trapped you in a game you couldn't win. But the truth? You weren't playing their game. You were building your own. The moment they lost control, there was a moment, a shift they didn't notice. While they were busy creating chaos, you stopped reacting. That was the moment you took their power away. Because here's the thing about people like them. They feed off your reactions, your pain, your anger, your tears. They need it like air. It's what fuels their sense of control. But when you refuse to play along, their game fell apart. The day you walked away. Picture the look on their faces when they realized you were gone, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally. They thought you'd stay forever, spinning in the web they wove so carefully. But they forgot one thing. Webs can be burned, and that's exactly what you did. You didn't just leave, you shattered their illusion of control. You didn't scream, you didn't fight, you didn't beg. You simply walked away. And in that one act, you stole their power. Their worst fear, your silence. They were prepared for anger. They were ready for tears. They even hoped for confrontation. But silence, they didn't know what to do with that. Your silence was louder than any argument. It was a declaration that said, you don't matter anymore. Now they face themselves. And now they sit in their confusion, replaying every moment, trying to figure out where they went wrong. They don't understand that the trap they set for you was the one they walked into themselves. Every scheme they designed to break you is now breaking them. Karma has a funny way of working, doesn't it? The chaos they created is now theirs to bear. You took their game and turned it on its head. You didn't just leave, you won. You showed them that control only works if the other person allows it. The moment you chose yourself over their toxicity, their entire world crumbled. Because here's the truth, they thought they were the puppeteers, but the strings they held were only in their imagination. You were never theirs to control. The beauty of scars. They thought they'd leave scars on you, wounds that would never heal. But scars don't just represent pain, they represent survival. Each scar is proof that you endured what was meant to destroy you. And now, those scars have become your armor. The irony of their own games. It's almost poetic, isn't it? They spent so much energy trying to control you, only to end up trapped in the chaos they created. While you've moved forward, stronger and freer than ever, they're left chasing ghosts. Your freedom is their nightmare. They can't stand the silence you left behind. It's deafening. It's haunting. Because in that silence is the truth they don't want to face. They never had power over you. So let them sit in their confusion, their regret, their chaos. You've broken free. You're walking a path they can't follow, living a life they'll never understand. They thought they could write your story, but you took the pen and wrote your own ending. And that, my friend, is the greatest victory of all. Let them wonder. Let them regret. Because while they're trapped in their own toxicity, you're out there thriving. And the best part? They'll never see it coming.